Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the Forex market. So currently taking a look at the major markets, including the gold, you could see that they are not totally reflect the events that have happened recently. It's just because the United States were sleeping. So this is the President's Day holiday, and reaction on the market was muted, except the stock market in Europe. So stock market in Europe, you can see is crushed totally. So that was reaction on the acknowledgement of the by the Russia, the two republics on the east, as you know, those of you who are watching for news. So actually, currently the troops of the Russia already is coming to these east regions, and this will be the guaranteed execution of the Minsk agreements. So everything in general is going with our long-term scenario that we discussed for a few weeks in our report. So we said that the geopolitical tension is just starting to spiral up, to spin up, and this is only the first initial moments that we have currently. So in fact, you could see the ping-pong game. So first round was when the Russia said for a new and call for a new safety guarantees in Europe. The second round was denying by the West this request. Now the next step is the accepting of the independence of the eastern regions. So now the ball on the side of the West, and they should respond somehow. Of course, it will be sanctions and so on as usual, but I think that the geopolitical steps should be taken. I see lots of different scenarios, and well, I think that overall situation hardly will be better in the nearest few months, so maybe even years. And from that standpoint, I don't see any reasons to deny the plan that we have discussed previously. So yes, euro currency is trying to stay flat, forming some support here, but I suppose that at least the minimum targets that we have specified in our weekly report should be completed. Once again, if you'll take a look at the dollar index, we've got another grabbers here. So that the first grabber last week. This is daily chart of the dollar index. Then we've got another one yesterday. So we have two grabbers, and both of them suggest this top. And it means that at least some kind of the A, B, C, D action should happen back to the 96, 97 area, which correspondingly means that on the euro currency we also could get A, B, C, D with the same 112, 111.80 destination point. So right here. That totally corresponds to the idea that we discussed in the weekly report. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we're still keeping our scenario that we discussed. So this might be the part of line. The first level we are watching for 1264. Next one, as I said, might be the OP, completion of this ABCD pattern. I suppose that it will be completed because based on this military conflict that stands right now in Europe, the dollar definitely will take more value just as a safe haven asset. But this will not last for too long. So it's probably in the first stage of this conflict it might be so, but later situation could start changing. Anyway, this is really big topic to discuss. Some moments of the geopolitical impact on the economy and on balance on the markets we discuss as usual in the weekend, because this is too much to talk about it and currently. So it means that we're mostly following our trading plan, still watching for the two levels. First one is 1250. This first support is butterfly completion, COP around the major 618 support. And next one is 1180, 112. So as we already said, you could choose different way how to take the position if you would like to, of course. So if you're not really have a lot of experience, maybe it makes sense to consider taking a minor position here in the case of the bounce move stops to the break even. If somehow another leg down will happen down to the OP, you could add more and or re-enter in the lower level. If you have experience, you just could decide by yourself where to take position here, or maybe wait for the next level. So of course, if we will get this type of action within the few sessions, especially keep an eye on the market when the United States session starts the opening. If you will see just collapse here, of course, don't take any position, because that might be the signal that market is coming lower and taking out of these lows. In the current environment, everything is possible. So that's what we have from the euro currency. On the hourly chart, guys, as we said already and discussed this type of action that has been formed, well, it's very difficult to call it as a reversal. So it's definitely not the sign of the starting bullish trend. It mostly reminds the consolidation before downward continuation. So that's why we're watching for deeper action on the euro currency before maybe bullish signals will start to form. Although we are not taking off the table chance that will be just direct downside collapse. So this is also possible. So that's actually what we have on the euro currency. Let's keep watching.